What's going on, guys? It's Mike. We're going to break down Spencer Rattler today, talk about what he does for the 2024 NFL Draft, what he does well, what he does poorly, whether or not he should be a name you should know for your fantasy teams. Let's watch the film. All right, you know the deal. Let's start with the measurables. So he's a touch over 6 foot, 219 is what he weighed in at the Senior Bowl, where he won the MVP, by the way. He's over 10,000 yards in his collegiate career, and he's a touchdown to interception ratio of 2-to-1 in this last year in the SEC. He's a 23-year-old redshirt senior. He's going to be on a lot of people love lists because of his early high school recruiting. He was the number 1 quarterback in his class. Let's see if he's developed into what he needs to be. We're going to start with the positives. He does a great job out of structure, so he bails the pocket here a little bit early, rolls left, finds his receiver in the back of the end zone. Unfortunately, there's no need to bail here. If you've watched any South Carolina this year, you can understand why he's bailing early, but love to see him stand in there. I'm not going to complain about a touchdown. All right, on this next play, it ends up having to be a scramble, so it's a scissors at the bottom. Far right receiver's running a post, inside's running a corner, and at the top he's going to run a little bit of an in route. You're going to see Spencer hit the back of his drop here, and there is nobody open. Best case scenario, you want him to hit this guy at the top, but the way the route is designed, he's going to go right into the defender, and it's just going to be a bad day for him. Instead, decides to take off and run, gets what he can, slides and gets down. So if you guys have seen the Jaden Daniels film study, you know that's my biggest knock on him. He needs to get down a little bit more. Spencer wasn't taking a lot of big hits here, which is great considering he's a bit undersized for a quarterback. All right, so I'm going to start with the positives. Just one more positive. Man, he has a rocket ship considering that he is as small as he is. Like, there's no windup here. There's a defender right in his face, and he launches this thing 65, maybe 70 yards. Like, his offensive line did not do him any help here, and he puts it right on the money. So props to Spencer. He also routinely made the routine things look routine, which is something coaches talk about. So he makes the easy plays look easy. This is a wide open receiver running down the middle of the field, and he just hits him in stride. You saw it a lot on screen passes, you saw it a lot on shallow crosses. Anytime that there was a receiver that was this wide open, he was normally able to find him and hit him. So this game is mostly out of hand at this point. But it's a tear, so fly at the bottom, out in the middle, underneath. He wants to lead this out to the numbers, all the way outside, give him a little space to run out underneath and grab him. We talked about Spencer's arm strength, like he has the strength to get it there. Sometimes the ball placement was a little bit lacking. So we'll see. He hangs it a little inside, not as far as he wants to. I'd say that every defender isn't as good as Georgia, but in the NFL they all are. So he needs to get a little more mustard on this, get it further outside, give his receiver a chance to catch this ball. Otherwise, it's going to be an interception every day. Next up, we talked about, sound decision-making, finding the open receiver. This is not that. He just feels the pressure, heaves it up to where he's going to have a couple of receivers, and ends up being a bad day for him and a bad day for the team. Georgia's going to do that to some people, but can't do that, brother. All right, so that'll do it for Spencer. I think he's probably going to be a second or a third round pick in the NFL. Some team's going to really like him as a backup, and he's going to be a plus level backup at the next level. We're not looking at anybody that's going to take over a starting job and hold on to it for a couple of years, but the tools are there. The decision making has grown over the years, and we've seen a young man that has really developed. So if you're looking for a backup, this is your guy. And if you are looking for an impact player for your fantasy football and dynasty teams, it's probably not got it. If you're looking for more film, this is all thanks to Fantasy Football Astronauts Film Lab. I'll go ahead, drop the link underneath. Check it out. Use my promo code RPGRocket for 20% off. Thanks.